hello. Happy Friday. How's it going? What is up, my dude? I love the cupcake. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to the mini tab. Oh, now Jinx is under my desk. Oh, goodness. What's going on? I hope you are having a lovely, lovely Friday. Get everything else up. Make sure everything is good. Hope you're having a good day. Weekend's almost here. Awesome, awesome sauce. Shift that over just a smidge because it is in the wrong spot. Went up just a hair early today. Want to try to shift the streams a little bit longer, so because ooh, my girly pop army is coming along. Everybody coming through and let me know what you're working on or plan on working on this weekend. Clover, that's a good question. I have a blue clip here. She just asked what the clip's for. Anybody new here, if you want to join the Discord, it is a fun community. I have the links in the description now over on YouTube. It has been in the description on Twitch. And it is a little random. Watts put it here, and I don't know why. I think he just stuck it here at some point, but I have been using it to hang my headset on. So it's just been kind of there. Jinx is back here wandering around, so if you see a cat, you know, just a kitty cat. And thanks. This is my girly pop army I am working on. I love them. They are amazing. Here's some beach snagga boys. They are coming along great. And I love them. They are my bee-boos. Oh, thanks. Thanks for joining the stream, or the Discord. I'm T. Eugene in there. That's me. Welcome, welcome. We have an amazing community in there. We keep it super family friendly, and it's very encouraging, and people like showing off what they're working on, or their pets, or their projects. And it's just a great place overall. I'm biased. I love our Discord, but I love our whole community, so that's just me. But yeah, welcome guys. Clover, how you doing? What you up to? The other half of the tavern is Watts that's in there. He is working, but he jumps in a lot. Contemplating life decisions. Yeah, such is life sometimes. I hear you, man. I hear you. Contemplated some myself this morning. Goodness. I have the last of my orders printing, which is nice. The website is up and functioning. It is not at full capacity yet. It is still being worked on. I am working on it steadily, so please bear with me. I have individual minis that are going up on there for 3D printing. Those should be all up here by this weekend. I'm going to pump through it as fast as I can. So if you want to check out the website and it looks a little funky, give it a minute or write me in the Discord and I will answer your questions on it, or I will fix it immediately so that way you can get what you want. we have those. Whatnot is up in the morning and it is fully stocked, besides just a handful of things that are left over on the desk over there. That's in the morning. That is also in the description under either Whatnot or the link tree. Those are every morning, Monday through Friday, about 7:30 in the morning till about 8:30. I run the live stream, but you can get whatever you want on there at any time. It is all listed. But that's like basic material, paints, Warhammer, Army Painter, 3D prints, and all the 3D prints that I'm going to work on and paint are going to go up on there. So I'm actually going to work on this owlbear, and she will also be up on there. So I'm going to finish painting her. She'll be up for grabs. I will sign it for whoever would like to take it home, but I wanted to make a nice little 3D print on there because I've been getting a lot of requests for 3D printed miniatures. So I'm gonna make sure I get those up on there. I've got this one, and I was also going to work on this one as well at some point. She has been hanging out and ready to go, so I might as well paint her. This I should have done by this weekend, so this will most likely be up by Monday on the Whatnot stream. We also have our eBay, which is fixed. That one has a lot of our sets and stuff on it, so that one is ready to go. And then from there, it's just all our other stuff. Join the Discord, enjoy the community, have a fun time, and welcome. Rant over. This is not damp enough, and I know you're not supposed to do that, but it's not damp enough. What life decisions are you contemplating there, Clover? Because to me, that's just a normal Tuesday. Well, it's Friday, but you know, same thing. Same diff. Probably need another one of the guys. I should probably just get another. Nah, it'll last a little longer. Even though it's not like I don't have a giant thing full of, but this corner's ripped out. I got to. Dry my hands. Oh no. Can't touch these with wet hands. Just debating on making food or eating a snack. When was the last time you had a meal? That's the real question. If you haven't had a meal in a while, then that means you need a meal and not a snack. There we go. No! Ah, there we go. Uterus. Oh, I just realized I'm still covered in paint. That's what happens when you base stuff. Yesterday? Last one was yesterday? Is that what you just told me? Did you eat dinner? Or was that dinner? Oh, these pods. It's not closing. Oh no. Okay. Sorry, paintbrush. Oh dear. Well, I'm gonna get paint all over myself because I don't think my tweezers are in here. There we go. Pod wouldn't close. There we go. Now I'm just covered in paint. It's fine. Not like I've never been covered in paint before. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a good day. Besides my chaos, welcome. Oh, beef stew too? Okay. Make sure you get your water in. Stuff is salty. Just do a quick wash over so I don't waste this paint. Blue needs an extra coat anyway. Ooh, shaky hands today. Okay. I see you, body. Shaking my hand. I ran to the store this morning, so that might be part of it. My muscles are like... I had a really heavy bag. That's not the same as just drinking water, Clover. You know, tea and coffee dehydrate you faster than just drinking water. Ma'am. I know, I need to go easier on myself. Just like you need to go easier on yourself. That's the two-way street, ma'am. BP! What is up, my dude? How you doing? I haven't seen you forever. Happy Friday! Your easy life is hard, right? I hear that. How's it going, BP? Happy Friday! That's a nice surprise. Jebediah, welcome to the stream. This is my girly pop army. It's my cotton candy girly pop army. I'm doing very vibrant colors for all my groups. I have a literal ton of orcs over here. I'll just grab a handful. I have a lot of them that are getting ready to be primed up, and all are gonna have their own colors of bright yellow, baby girl pink, blues. That's what that is. Hey Layla, welcome back. How you doing? Life got busy. Life is busy and hard, as Clover has pointed out. Life is life, that's for sure. It'd be crazy, yo. What you been up to? Besides it being busy. I'm guessing work? I know a lot of people have had crazy work stuff going on. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with this guy, because I need to get into some teeny corners back here. Jebediah, do you paint too? We have a lot of people who come through that paint and play and do all kinds of stuff for Warhammer. I like to hear about what people are doing. Layla is our token person who likes to kit bash. If you have any question on kit bashing, ask her. Consume my week, left me too tired to hop. Oh, oh, nice. At least you're able to now. What are you working on? Clover, we need to get you on a better schedule of feeding yourself and taking care of yourself. Hey, Rosie. How's it going? Hey, Twisted. Lots of work, but it's finally settled down. Good, BP. Yeah, everybody's work has been a bit crazy lately, and I totally get that. Hopefully, yeah, as the holidays come up, things will either calm down or at least get less crazy. That would be nice. I think no matter what, no matter how clean I make this, I'm still gonna have to go clean up the edges because I'm going so light on my girly pop that it's just gonna be a little hard to keep it that smooth look. You play and paint orcs? Ooh, what's your favorite faction to play? Because I just got into the I was playing the press that button one. I can't remember it off the top of my head right now, but I switched over to Green Tide, and I have like a combination of Green Tide that I want to play where it's got weird boys in it and war bosses. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna go because I'm just gonna throw orcs all over the place. It's going to be a fun cotton candy mess. I'm going to finally finish that platform on the Stampa. Yeah, that's been looking good though. Layla, that was looking real good. I'm sure it's gonna look awesome. So I've got paint everywhere, my gosh. Sometimes you just forget. I do too. I actually remembered to eat lunch today before I went on the stream, so that was a plus. I guess because I was starving. So I ran to the store and then I got surrounded by food and then I was just hungry. Building your new army. Which army was that? Rosie, did you tell me? Because we have someone building Blood Angels, we have someone building World Eaters, we have another one working on Tau. We have a lot of people working on some fun stuff. Just jumping in for a bit to say hello. Aww. Oh, the Charity Hammer, Twisted. We were watching that yesterday. And piling the skulls high. Get it, Twisted. Thank you for jumping in. I appreciate that. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Enjoy the Charity Hammer. We will be watching that later. About to download Space Marine 2 on your PC. Oh, Black Templar Army. Yes. We have someone in our group that painted a Black Templar blue. A little blasphemy, but at the same time, it does look good. I know Watts got into the Black Templars. They're mean. I always play Green Tide. Painted all the main cultures except for the new feral orcs. Ooh, Jebediah, that's fun. On sprue, nice. That's so much fun. How do you like Green Tide? How many groups of boys do you run? Because right now I have 4 groups of boys. And then 1 group of Beast Snagga boys. Because I need to buy more boys. But at the moment I'm like, well, I'll get them eventually. But I'm already like at least $450 in the hole of trying to switch over to Green Tide. So yeah, there's that. Sisters and Votan, dude, we have a couple of sisters in our group, and Twisted has been working on making some custom sisters that are really cool. Oh, random YouTube recommendation. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. It is looking sick. Definitely looking sick. Oh, hey, Pope. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, guys. Awesome, Twisted. Super saturated. Oh, by the way, Vallejo was super saturated bright colors if you're going for Candyland, especially deep sky blue. Ooh. I have Vallejo, but I don't have quite the same color pop I was looking for on these guys. I think it would be a different set than what I have, but thank you for letting me know. Usually 3, 5, okay. Yeah, because I'm trying to debate on how I wanna do the boys. I haven't done it yet. I haven't ran them yet. Haven't really had a chance to. We've been busy with a lot of things, but at the moment I have 4 sets of boys that I'm wanting to play. Not that the Beast Snaggas can really do anything in the Green Tide, but they've just been good, like, sitting on objectives and causing issues like they do. Take out some vehicles and stuff. That's one of the reasons why I do like having them, is because they do take out people pretty quickly. At least my experience with it. Until they're up against World Eaters, and then they just get completely annihilated, and it's just a bad, quick day. Not necessarily bad. Bad for them because they're dead. For movement, yeah. That I could see. Honestly, what I've been doing lately, and I don't know how accurate this is to moving them, but I will move the first row and then I just grab and just fall. I have tiny hands, so I can't really do that either. It's not a bad idea to look into the tray, but at the same time, I like to spread them out so at least I'm hitting, you know, screening and hitting certain objectives and stuff at the same time. So I can't really use the tray because I end up doing all kinds of stuff like, oh, I need to be in this corner, oh, I need to be on this objective, so I'm trying to grab like extra points, so there's almost no point in having the tray. To each their own. It's not a bad idea. Probably something I should really consider with how small my hands are and how fast you have to move at these events. I'm looking into I'm going to paint my Votan. Ooh, really, Rosie? Rosie, are you in our Discord? I would like to see that when you paint them up. We have one guy in our group that comes over and he streams with us sometimes, and he plays Votan. And I love seeing those little guys as they're angry, grudging at people. They're cute. It's down in the description, Rosie, or it's in the... Where are you at? You're on Twitch. I have Twitch and YouTube open for anybody curious. It's in the About section. There's a image that says Discord on it, and that should bring you right to it. On YouTube, if anybody wants to join it, it's down in the description. There's a link to it, directly to it, or you can check our link tree. I think it's like the third or fourth one down. To add yet another range to the market, Steamforge Games is launching a P3 line again on Kickstarter. Really? Dude, those Kickstarters sometimes. They have some fun ones. Irish in our group that comes and plays, he joins a lot of the Kickstarters and lets us know about them. So does Coop. P3 paint range has great ones too. I've got old diamonds. Huh. I'll have to check those out. Are they, so they're like highly pigmented paints? Is it acrylic? Oh, Jebediah, welcome to the Discord. I'm Tia Jean in there, and Watts is under the mini tab, or I think it does say Watts on it now. That's me! Welcome, welcome. There's a section in there that is for work in progress, but there's also a section for completed works if you want to share those. And we also do shout outs on our Facebook. If you want to be part of that, you can put that in there as well. There's a Feature Friday is where it's at, and you put pictures of your piece that you would like shown and give us your socials, and we post them up on our Facebook. Oh, and YouTube community page. Look at Watts go. Heck yeah. So we do that. It's like a nice little shout out to our community. Pretty low. Oh, it was pretty low pigment. Gotcha. Maybe they're, yeah, better now. Oh, you got 2 combat patrols. Sisters and Votan? Is that what you did? Ninjon. Just did a video showcasing them. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check those out. I'm so buried in Citadel right now that I'm just kind of like stuck in Citadel world. Until, you know, I get less buried in Citadel world. I'm all up for different paints though. There we go. Corner done. All right, let's go back over that yellow. That yellow needs another coat. And then start doing more sections. I think I might throw some metals in here, because some of these are going to need, well, these ones I can do different colors too on here, but these I'm going to keep the metals on them. And then I'm going to go back through, and I am going to rough these up a little bit. I'm going to take a sponge and I'm going to make it look like like what I have on Graz here. Like I have the metal coming through on some of these pieces. I just take a sponge and I just make it look like the metal's all worn, like the paint's all chipped off. But I think that's what I'm going to do with this one. It's acrylic paint from Privateer Press Company. I'm not familiar with that one, Pope. Yeah, that's good to know though. I'll have to check them out. Privateer Press paint. P3. Oh, I have seen them. Okay, I recognize their logo. I'll check them out after the stream. I'll read about them. Hey! We got pictures from Jeb. Dude. Jeb just posted this. Dude. That thing's sick. That's what we call an awesome murder machine. Look at that thing! Oh, dang. You okay, boo-boo? Puppy woke up. I love it. I love how you did the textures of the greens and stuff. You can see several different shades of green in there, and I love that. This thing looks mean. I love it. That's awesome. Hey, Ray. How's it going? Dang, that was sick. Hey, Carnifex. Happy Friday. I haven't played him either. I thought about picking one up, but I think it's just all the resin ones now, aren't they? Wish I had that monster of a model. That thing is massive, man. The biggest one I have is my Stompa right now. Well, besides Hulk back here. But he doesn't count. He's resin printed. Or he was actually FDM back when we had an FDM. Now we have resins. Nice. Hey, you did a good job, Jeb. That thing looks awesome. I love fun models like that. That thing is massive, though. I would imagine it's like a big model. Fits so many orcs on there. Gosh. Alright, let's grab a little yellow. We'll cover those guys up, and then I think I'm going to go back through and give some metal pieces where they're supposed to be metal, and then I'll decide what other ones I'm going to throw the color onto. Because I was also thinking about, since I love my checker pattern, I was thinking about checker patterning some of these guys too, in like the pink and stuff. Oh, I forgot new palette top. It's not damp enough. There we go. There we go. Now it flows. Favorite band released new music? Was it the techno guy? Oh no, that wasn't that one. Who's your band? If you want to throw it up in there, you certainly can. I can't listen to it on here, but I can later. Oh, the super big one. They're like thousands of dollars, aren't they? Like $1,000? Oh, so I have Barahoth blue, Fulgrim pink, and Flash Kids yellow right now. I'm trying to go as fun girly pop as I possibly can with it. But each set of orcs I'm going to do, it's going to be like one set of 20 orcs is going to be this color, one set of 20 orcs is going to be this color. It's like their main colors. Like with these guys, their main colors were these two. I'm going to have a color from another one, but also their main color. So just a lot of girly pop, fun pop, because I have these ones. I also have red and orange. Well, pink. It's like a darker pink, but I'm using it as a red. Pink Horror and Wild Rider Red, which is more of an orange than a red. So I was using that one for the orange. That's what's on these guys. And then I have what I'm hoping will go well are washes to go with them. I wasn't gonna go, I mean, probably over the whole thing, because this is the wash on top of it and it gives it a little bit more vibrancy to it, a little more contrast. And then I can highlight in a higher color, which will probably be 50-50 this and white, with probably a drop of yellow to bring that saturation back up in it. Just so that way it's pops. But we'll see how it goes. It's I'm up for suggestions. So there's not one way of painting this, but I do want them to be as nice and fun and poppy as much as I can. You load as many orcs in yeah. I know. I've seen them where they'll just pile them on top of there. I've even seen them where they've had like chains and stuff attached and they're just all sitting on top of the tank thing. You know, if that were the case still, I would have like a little thing to hold them. Just like a little hammock, and just put as many orcs in there as I possibly could. Just put a stomp outside of it. Just be completely ridiculous about it. Future Palace. I am not familiar. What kind of group are those, Layla? See, now I'm just going totally ridiculous on my orcs, but this is how I had them before. I was going more traditional. Except for the checker pattern. The checker pattern was literally everywhere. But now, I've made quite a leap. I would love my green tide army, which is just going to be a massively large amount of orcs. Just all girly poppy. Because just how fun would that be to see me stroll up with these? Be like, what's up? Let's go! It's time to play some orcs. Should be fun. Plus I have to play Irish. I haven't played him yet with his World Eaters up against my... I haven't played anybody. I haven't played them at all yet. I haven't had a chance to do Green Tide. Once I gathered everything, we had to kind of switch gears in life, so... now I can. 3-piece group from Germany, diverse music from clean lines to heavy growling. Okay, I'll listen to him, Layla. You think a musical person like me would enjoy listens to mostly like, oh, well, it's a big old mix. I don't typically listen to that kind of music, but I'll check it out. Stay motivated. Jebediah, thank you. I appreciate that. You too. It's sometimes hard to stay motivated. Now this is what I do day in and day out, so I like it. It's nice. Sometimes it just feels like a lot because it is 20, it's like 20 orcs, and there's, I think I have 4 sets of them now. 5 including the Beast Snaggle Boys, but thankfully the Beast Snaggle Boys are basically done. But yeah, it's a mental game you have to play with yourself sometimes, especially when you have horde armies like this. Because I also have Tyranids because I hate myself and I want to paint for the rest of my life. So I also have to finish building up those characters and paint those guys. But those ones I actually do more traditional. It is the purple and the pink, just because I love that look, because I might lean a little bit to the girly pop side, so you know, if that's not obvious. Plus they're just fun, but it's another horde army. I only pick horde armies. I also pick Seraphon. Andrew, how's it going? You got the kit? Yes. Oh, hey, don't worry about it. Just start with pieces. Just like I was just saying, I got too many. It's start with one thing at a time with them. And if you're gonna play them as whatever group you're playing them as, just, you know, get that color on them. Red, blue, green, whatever you're gonna play them as. And just go from there. I'm proud you got them together, and I'm really happy to hear that you are working on painting them. That's good to hear, Andrew. I know you were nervous about it, but I'm happy to see that. I'm excited to see them. Even if you don't get them painted all the way, I'm just gonna be happy to see you like take pictures and show me you guys messing with the game. I would love to see that. Because it makes me think of our first time playing it, because we were very overwhelmed the first time we played. We heard about it, we got that set, that introduction kit, which was the Necrons and the Ultramarine boys, and he painted them as Ultramarines. I didn't really want to play Necrons, but I did anyway. But I did pick up, this is from, this is actually a different one, but from my first kit of Orkies. And then I started playing Orkies right away because I was like, I like these guys way better than the metal guys. And then I have never stopped since. And that was only 2 years ago. So welcome to the hobby, Andrew. You about to go down a rabbit hole, my dude. Sorry, not sorry. Ooh. Okay, for space, which Space Marines are you playing? Which faction? Oh, thank you, Jebediah. I love him. He is the best boy. The checker pattern I'm going to bring into here, and I think I'm going to put it on the colors, like in the pinks and stuff, and just put it around. Maybe I'll just do it in the pinks. Or the blues. I'll pick one color on here, and I'm just going to make it, well, I could do a bunch of different ones. I could do the pink up here, the blue in the face, and just checker pattern through the whole thing. But yeah, I do want to keep that going. Just because I love them. They're my bubbles, and I love the chuckles. I don't think I'm ever going to mess with that grass, though. I think he's going to stay that way. Even though the rest of these are girly pop. But in my Green Tide, I don't run him. So it still kind of works. Watched a ton of videos, but would like to have in-person conversations. Yeah. Okay. So Andrew, do I have any over here? Kinda. Okay, well, anyway. you have multiple different versions of Marines. So you have different factions of them. So let's say Ultramarines. Got these guys, the boys in blue. This is actually sent to us by one of our followers. Same thing with this one. So we'll say this is Ultramarines, this is Black Templars, because you have different factions. Let's say this guy is, since he's green, we'll say Salamanders. So, or, no, we'll say Salamanders. You have a bunch of different factions to choose from, and they all have slightly different abilities. Like the Ultramarines, you can do Oath of Moment, which I believe most of the other factions, or at least half of them, can do Oath of Moment, because I do Space Wolves and they can Oath of Moment. And that's basically like, hey, that particular group, let's say they were fighting this guy, I get to reroll hits on this. So that gives you reroll hits on it in the shot. So you would say that on him. That's Ultramarines' main thing that they can do. Then you have groups like Black Templars who hit super hard and they're against like aliens and magic and stuff. They have different things that help buff them. And then you have let's say your Salamanders, which usually are, I think Salamanders, those are the ones that have sustained through most of them. Each faction has slightly different things they can do. The easiest one to play for getting started in is going to be your Ultramarines, which are like their poster boys. Those are going to be the easiest ones to learn and get started in. They're the least complicated Space Marine. Basically get Oath of Moment and a couple other handful of things you can do, and your leaders do things to their groups. And that's about it on Ultramarines. Makes it super simple, super easy to learn. And along the way, if you don't paint them all the way, if you just have the figures and a handful of groups as you're playing them and you realize that you like that, but you would like something a little bit more aggressive maybe, or a little bit more defensive or shooty, that's where you could pick if you want more of a shooty army or a wackadoodle army. I call them wackadoodles when they hit things. And then you can kind of go from there on what other Marine groups you would want to go with. Because my Space Wolves hit pretty decently hard, but they're not so much a shooting army, they're more of a hitting army. And then I have my groups of wolves that I use for them, so they'll just come in and annihilate people. So kind of from there, once you get started, you can kind of go into which one you want to go into. Oh, like, yeah, some of them do have different ones. But yeah, it's like Pope just said, it's not all to the paints or anything. Space Marines are very versatile, where it doesn't entirely matter what box you pick up. Sometimes it does matter for what you're playing. Like there are certain characters that can't go with certain groups. Like you can't put Rabute Gilliman in a group of Black Templars. It just, they don't go there. He is just a leader for the Ultramarines. So you have specific characters to specific factions, but if you buy a box of Ultramarines and decide down the line that you want to play Salamanders, that's fine. You literally don't have to worry about the paint scheme. You don't have to worry about what's on them. You can literally just be like, I play them for that now, if they're allowed to be played with that. And that's okay. You can change out their shoulder pads, which a lot of their shoulder pads will have their detachment on there. Whatever kit of Marine you buy will have that particular group's shoulder pads and their markings, but you don't have to use them, if that makes sense. You can take that group, leave the shoulder pads off, or don't paint them if you would like that to like match the look and feel of that army, because you don't even have to have them painted to that anymore. That's why my Orks are so crazy. Long short of it, you can buy whatever one you want. Yeah, that one, Andrew, for Space Marines, you don't have to worry about. You can buy any kit of it and start using it immediately, and then along the way, pick a different faction. That's the nice thing about Space Marines, just in general. They are a blanket Marine group of multiple different Marines, And if you're like, hey, let's start with Ultramarines, and you pick up, let's say, the cards, or you sign into the app for Ultramarines and you try those out for a little while, you realize you don't like them, you switch over to Black Templars, give those a try. And you can even use those model or proxy those models and be like, this guy is this character and he runs these group of guys. You know, most people are very open about that, especially when you're learning and trying it out. Most people won't give you a hard time about it. But pretty much any Space Marine you pick up, it's not gonna matter. I would push you towards getting Terminators though, hint hint, nudge nudge. The Terminators are mean, nasty little guys. Terminators, Reavers, hey double dip, Intercessors, and then what's the other ones that I like from those guys that are just general ones overall that they can mix and match with different groups. Oh, there's another one. Infernus Squad. Infernus Squad, if you run a group of 10 to 20 of those, or 10 of those, they're mean. But most Space Marine groups go 5, 10, 15, 20. But, you know, 5 to 10 is like a decent group for starting out of those guys. But the Infernus Squad, those are mean. And they're good to have against horde armies and like lots of little dudes running around because they will just annihilate them. Things like that. Just the general smaller ones, Terminators, Infiltrators, Infernus Squad, those guys, Reavers, those are great general Space Marine characters to have. And then most of the other ones will bleed over. You'll probably end up with a couple of excess characters, but you think so? Mine did good. I did good with them. I like them because they can just get in there, get some stuff, and then they get out, basically. See, the Reavers I did fine with. Yeah, of course, Andrew. I'm just glad to have you in the hobby. It's a fun thing. Learning about it is part of the fun of it. There's a lot to it, and just try not to get overwhelmed with it. You don't even have to worry about the lore right now, but I would suggest learning about it because it's a lot of fun to learn where like these guys come from, why they do what they do, and the different things for their factions, which is a lot of fun. Oh, do they get a buff sheet? Well, that's probably why I like them then. I didn't realize it was different. Yeah, with the Hounds and Warkai, they do behave a little bit differently. That's true. Both, that's true. But that's why I like the Reavers. But you know. Yeah, get them painted then, Andrew. Start with the groups. Start with like your group of 5 or 10 intercessors, whatever you got in that box. And just go from there. Just have fun with it. There's so many different pictures and tutorials online that you can find that are pretty simple to follow. And you can boop, 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 boop right along. And after your first group that you get done, you'll get more confidence with it, you'll want to paint more, and then you'll learn more about the group, and then you're just going to be just as obsessed as we are. Welcome to the hobby. Yeah, always buy models that you think look cool, excite you, especially if you're in the very beginning and you're still learning about them. That is okay. I bought so many Orks. So many Orks that I either don't use very often or I thought looked cool, and I still have them and I love them and they are my babies, and I would give them anything in this world to be, you know, the best Orkies they can be, because they are the best Orkies, aren't they? And that is my obsession. So you good, you good. Hey man, I hope your day is going better today. Sound like you were kind of busy yesterday. Happy Friday. How's it going? They look the coolest to you? Hey, do it. That's why Watts got into them. And he has been... Plus he liked the idea of them being like... They're not all the good guys. Salamanders are kind of the best of the good guys within that group. But anyway, he liked them because they kind of reminded him of Iron Man. And it took me a little while to figure out that's what it was, because my husband was obsessed with Iron Man. He actually had a cosplay of an Iron Man suit, actually 3 suits. We used to cosplay professionally, actually. And so that was why I think he was so inclined to the Space Marines, because they reminded him of that. But there's nothing wrong with that. They're definitely cool dudes in suits. I would suggest watching some of their videos if you can, because it really sheds some more light on them, and it's just fun to watch them go around and just murder everything. It's a little flashy, so be warned. Definitely is. I'm doing quite well. Oh, good man. I'm happy for you. Glad it's a good Friday. I am just happy I'm getting my stuff done. I got the website up and running. It is still being tweaked. By the end of this weekend, it should be good. If anybody's on Whatnot in the mornings, I'm on there in the mornings. I'm trying to be on there from 7:30 to 8:30. But we have a bunch of stuff on there too. Got it all listed, except for a handful that's over there. And yeah, everything's going good. Oh, and if you want your own orcs and you're coming along, I do have a link in the description to the newest orc set. That's down there. If you do click on it and you don't buy that, guess what? You're still supporting us just by clicking on it. So I appreciate it for anyone who can, because no matter what you order, after clicking on it, we still do get benefits from that. So I do appreciate it, guys, when you can click on it. You don't have to buy it, but if you can click on it and then just go shop away, you know, have fun. It still benefits us, so I appreciate everybody that's been doing that. The bases, yeah, you don't really have to worry about that as much. Some people, I mean, I like doing the bases, but there are things you can get, which we actually do have on our Whatnot stream. We have basing. Oh, do I not have it over here? It's under here. We do have a technical Skirland mud, which you just take an old brush that you don't care about destroying and you can push it on the base and it gives it this muddy look. It comes out super muddy. But we have some of those. If anybody wants some, it's up on Whatnot. Yesterday was hell about 3:30-ish. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Ugh. When days get crazy like that, it just makes the day just drag on. But I'm glad afterwards it was okay. Ooh, start playing Space Marines 2. Dude, how is it? We haven't had the chance to pick it up yet. I've been wanting to play it. I love video games. I have an unhealthy obsession with video games. But how is it? To your own faction from their perspective. Objectively, I'm not sure. Texting. Hey, Dusty. It's so true. It is so true. Pope. Oh my gosh. You know, yeah, it's true. In their own way, they think they're the good guys. The goodest of the good guys, I guess, are the salamanders, because they actually do try to help people. But everybody else, if you're against the Emperor or not part of their own group, you dead. You dead to them. Because in my mind, you know, the orcs are right. They just want to be their own little, you know, people in their own way, living their best life. They're just spore people, you know, they're just living the best spore life. I have an Ultramarines army. I annoy my friends with just by texting Ultramar before games. You know, it's funny you say that though, Dusty. Watts and one of our other people, or a couple of our people in our group, they will text Warhammer Day whenever they're playing. Ooh, Andrew. I was about to say, is your wife single? No. That's cool. That's awesome. I'm glad she got that for you. And I'm glad it's fun. Oh, that it's amazing. Oh, it looked like it was third person. Is it only Space Marines you can play? Or are there other things you can play in it? Alright, let's try to squeeze in here. There we go. That's what I get for putting this thing together before painting it. I wanted to get it on the table. It worked out. Orc truck I have, and a little bit of orcs I haven't used yet, and in a diorama make the orcs part of the Imperium. People do that, man. People do that. There's somebody that I saw on one of War Games lives where he had an entire orc army, but he was playing them as a... Oh my gosh. I just lost the name of them. The regular boys. But he played them as those, and he almost won. Oh my god, the name eludes me. It was such a good one, though. Aww. I know it's been hard. We've been switching between football and Warhammer because we also like watching football, so it's like both. So like our football weekends are also Warhammer weekends, especially this one because it's a charity weekend going on right now, so we've been like switching between the two. Whenever our teams play, we make sure we watch them, and then we rewatch the Warhammer ones. But yeah. And sometimes it just depends. Space Marines only? Oh, well. I don't want to play it then. Watts will play it. I only want my Xenos. That's the best. Reminder to move 175 steps left this hour. Still have a ton of Gene Stealer bits I could use. There you go. Gene Stealers are always fun. Hey, Gear Guts. Mech Shop, yes. How's it going? It is. Hey, to be fair, I didn't start that way. They did start, you know, traditional. But now, I need my girly pop army, okay? It needs to be super fun. How's it going, Gear Guts? Welcome. Yeah, man, we're talking about Space Marine 2, the new game. I'm a little disappointed that I can't play my orcs on it. I didn't think so, but I was hoping when the game came out, they're gonna be like, and here's an expansion for the orcs, and I was gonna be like, yeah, but no. It's just Space Marines. Can you play Space Wolves? That would make it better. Is it that's Gaz. Ezra. That's my Gaz. I have 2 kids, so it's going to be tough to put time into painting, and oh, it's true. I mean, my nephew started playing when he was 10, and he loved the game, and it helped teach him math and strategy and all kinds of stuff, and he loved it. But yeah, as you're it is. This is him. I love him. He is the best boy, doing his little Gazzy thing. But that's what I started with, and now too much fun. How's it going? How's everybody's Friday going? You can color your army to be any of the first founding chapters. Yeah, you can. There's even chapters that they haven't even wrote anything about that are out there. Like mystery groups. And you can even paint them like that and then run them with however faction you want to run them as. Thanks, I appreciate that. Do you paint too? Oh, what's everybody working on? I know some people are at work, but what's everybody working on this weekend, today, right now? And oh, thank you. Hey, Silver. Happy Friday. Your nephew has a Death Guard army? Of course he does. Something about the Death Guard. The kids love it. My nephew plays the... my brain is not braining today. The tech guys. Not the Necrons, the other ones. And I painted his main leader. Not confirmed, but I may have the largest orc army in North America. I know we have a gentleman that has been in a lot of the videos for like the largest orc army, but you might be, I think he's in Canada. I don't think he's in America. Of course, Andrew. Yeah, I can't wait to see him. Post him in the Discord. I can't wait, Andrew. Have fun this weekend with it. Have a good day at work. Happy Friday. Yeah, Space Marines too, if they have like the wolves. In like 25 years. Oh, Silver, why is it bad? 160k gear guts. Oh my gosh. AdMech, thank you. Yeah, he's got an AdMech group. Ooh, you got the armor done, Pope. Can't wait to see them. From Mini Wargaming? Was it Mini Wargaming? May have been. It's been a minute since I've talked to them. But he shared the video with me. I was like, oh my god. That's impressive. I have like a very tiny fraction of that. I'm very happy with my, 4,000 points of Orks. I'm sure I will reach that point, but dang, do you have a picture of it, Gear? I would just like to see that. If you could, you don't have to join the Discord, but if you wanted to join the Discord or throw the link in there. That's you? Oh. So who did I talk to then? A liar? Yeah, Call. I painted his call for him. He's young, he's learning how to paint. And he didn't want to paint his leader, so I painted it for him. Turned out really cute. Gear Gut stuff is your biggest inspo? Dang. They may have stole your identity, dude. They may have. Hang on. Because that was quite some time ago. That was like a year ago, in all honesty. I'm probably not going to be able to find it just like looking largest Warhammer. See if I can find the video. Yeah, Dave's show. On the Dave show. Warhammer 40k apocalypse game. Yeah, mini wargaming. Is that you? I had someone in the chat at one point under a different name telling me that that was them. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I wasn't sure. Like, you never know on the internet. Yeah, someone stole. Oh, it might have been Dave. Yeah. Either way, super cool. Don't talk with Pope. You know, if people come in and that's what they want to tell me and it ends up not being true, that's on them. I'm going to enjoy my time and enjoy talking to people and give them the benefit of the doubt. And if I need to block them later, I'll block them later. But I'm just here to have a good time, not fight with people on what may or may not have been made. Which, you know, that's cool gear. I have my little tiny army. It's not very big. I would love to have that many. That would be crazy. Cities of Sigmar. 1,000 points built for a narrative campaign. Man, gonna have to let me know what how that narrative campaign goes. Oh, I'm sorry, my YouTube stopped working for a second there. Silver, I'm sorry you don't feel good. Aw. All right, are you heading out? Feel better. Man, you'll have to tell me about that. That sounds fun. Exactly, Gear. It's just a fun time making fun characters, playing some fun games. And I think sometimes along the way that gets a little lost. Some people either take it too seriously or, you know, feelings get hurt or something, and it doesn't need to be that way. It could just literally be a fun thing to paint and do. That's why with Andrew joining our group and everything, it has been so nice because he's brand new. We've been having fun telling him about the lore and encouraging him, and, you know, that's part of it. That's one of the best parts of it. Just growing the community and just having fun with it. Too many communities these days get a little too toxic, and I'm not okay with it. I want it to be a good time, a fun time, an encouraging time, and just everybody, you know, come together and just enjoy the hobby. Yeah, build it up like Layla. Build it up and just have fun. That's why if anybody comes in, they're like, hey, that, I'm just like, okay, cool. That's great. Good for you. I'm happy for you. I just like having fun in the hobby and encouraging people to get into this craziness of that which is Warhammer. And AOS. And building minis and models and everything. Oh, there's a little section of this that did not stay painted. So out of all the Orks gear, which is your favorite? It's still Warhammer. It's 40k versus AOS. I just misspoke. To me, it's a completely different thing. Silver. Yes. They live in their best life. And they would believe they would all fit in there. And you betcha it would work because they believe it. They just all squeeze in there. Build a Walker Stomper 100% with... You've been doing good kit bashing that thing to life, that's for sure. Oh, do you? For like 3D printing? Or for Warhammer? The Mech Dread kick? Yeah. May it rest in peace. You know, some of those kits, especially AOS, they are super detailed, so much fun, and just a lot going on them, and I appreciate the amount of detail that they put into the characters. That's just a nice, fun time. As someone who just likes having fun with miniatures and seeing the intricacies and the detail and everything on them, I think stuff like that is really nice. Get around that corner. No, I touched it. No. Dang shaky hands. That's what I get for going grocery shopping. There we go. Yeah, no, I get it, man. But you understood me. You still got it. Do we have your kits? We sell them. We might be in partnership with you. We have a dealer thing, whatever it's called, where you get 3D miniatures. It might be on your list there, Gear. Is that how you found us? You're like, hey, who are these mini tab people? I have some. I even have squigs that aren't squigs. Oh, okay. We do have someone that we're contracted with. No, it's through Mini Factory. Like because we print and sell them. So if that's not with you, then it's with somebody else, yeah. That's cool you do that, though. We have a merchant license, that's what they're called. We have a merchant license with a handful of artists. See you later, Silver. Have a good rest of your day. Happy Friday. Oh, about orc transport rules? Oh, I talked about it, Pope. Yeah, I was saying that that I would put like a hammock on there for them, if that was still the case. Just put a hammock over it and just carry as many orcs as I possibly could, because I find that hilarious. I don't remember, was that for 9? We only played 9 for a couple months before 10 came out. So I don't remember if that was a thing then. It's like 20 different greenstein designers out there. Dude, there's some beautiful sculptures. I've learned a little bit of Blender over the years, and it's something that I would like to learn more of. It's just time is my least amount of like my least asset right now. I wish I had more time. But I'm also doing school at the same time, so that takes up a lot. But anyway, I think people that can do that is truly amazing, and that is just a skill set that you can use in so many different areas. So man, more power to you. That's amazing that you can do that, because it is not easy. Oh, nice, Layla. Heck yeah. Layla, can you, or Gear, can you send me those? I'd like to check them out. Oh, it's okay, Pope. Yeah, it was a little earlier when I was talking about that, when you first wrote it. But it's okay. Yeah, it's more time to just work on stuff. Such is life. Double tip, do they still go faster? Dude, I wish. I think there's an enhancement you can get on the Speed Freaks one. I think if I remember, there was like a 2 inches to movement or something. But you have to take that faction of Orks. Like, you have to take that enhancement group. And if you do, then I think there is a movement that helps, but it's only with like a specific group. I don't know if it's an overall. But you could still paint a red and just believe it goes faster. Thanks, Layla. I have seen it, man. It's as long as my list is. Sculpting is a huge process to learn. There's so much to it. At the same time, you could do so much. I know. I know. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. You too. It's definitely different. I've been in graphic design for 15 years. I do like comic books and stuff, but I've also done like some 3D modeling, and then I do coding and stuff like that. So it's along the same thought. It's the 3D world. I guess a lot of people have some hard time with it, picturing everything from like a 3D angle. But Blender, I found, is to me one of the easier ones to mess with. But yeah, the more power to you, and that's amazing that you can make those. And it sounds like you're making really nice ones, Layla. Thank you for sending me that, because I'll have to look at them. Because there are some super amazing, talented people out there, and I'm just like barely trying to make a face. Oh, you sent me both. Okay, cool. You sent me the music and that. Gear Guts Mech Shop. Oh, heck to the yeah. Go, my dude. Look at that. That's awesome that you can make those. Heck to the yeah. You should consider, I mean, if you're printing them yourself or selling the STLs, you should consider doing a merchant license. That's awesome. Oh hey, welcome guys to the Discord. Appreciate you joining us. I'm Tia Jean in there. Glad to have you. Welcome, welcome. There we go. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. By the way, did you ask me about the city's army? If so, what was it? I was a little busy with work. I think I did. You're pushing my ability to be able to remember what I did 5 seconds ago, man. But just get your work done, you're good. Oh, okay, thank you, Pope. Yeah, it did become a sub-faction. I thought I had read that, because I was trying to debate on which section that I wanted to go with, and I was leaning towards Bully Boys. And then I started seeing how well Green Tide was, and then I started thinking of doing a girly pop army of just all Green Tide, and then everything else was lost to time. And now here I am. The Speed Freaks or something like that? It's got a different name to it. I just keep calling it Speed Freaks because I'm crazy. Question is, what color is that going to be then? I think I might make it pink, actually. Pink! Oh no, you're good. Oh, what did I ask? Oh, you almost triggered it. Oh, I don't remember. I'm sorry, man. I don't remember. Something AOS related. Cult of Speed. The Speed Freak models. It's it's one I consider just because I do have a handful of them, and I thought that would be fun. But pretty much everything for me orc related is fun. It's Mom! How's it going? Everybody say hi to Mom. Where you been, buddy? Good, I'm glad. We're back in this crazy world of Warhammer. I woke up the puppy. Wait, why is Mom in here? Say hi to Mom, everybody. How you doing, my dude? We've had a lot of people trickling back in. It's been nice. Aw, everybody on YouTube, your mom 006 is over here on Twitch. So your mom's here. Oh, I missed you. Hope you're doing well. Speed Freaks or Cult of Speed are the Go Fasta group. So does Speed Freaks. There's a Dread Mob one faction, but there's also a Speed one, which is like mostly vehicles and driving and the bikes and stuff. I'm about to go get my book. Be like, no, this is it. But it'll wake the dogs up. But hey, good to see you again. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, we were, for all the new people we got here, we were up for like a year and a half for a while. And then I unfortunately got hurt and went back to work, and now I'm back again. So it's been fun seeing people trickle back in. The campaign! There you go, man. It was the campaign. Thank you. I was asking what you were doing with the campaign, because I haven't played an AOS campaign yet. So I'm not entirely sure how that goes at the moment. Is it like Necromunda, where you like get weapons and stuff for your characters, they lose limbs, and you do that? Or is it something a little bit more D&D related? Like how does that work? I've never played an AOS campaign, but that's what it was. Alright, we'll go yellow on that guy. This is very chaotic and very colorful, and I love it. Alright, shaky hands. Let's not do that right across there. There we go. Got it. I had to lift heavy stuff when I was coming home, so I think I pulled my shoulder a little bit because now my hand's like really shaky. Dang it. Dang old injuries. I need to stop doing that to myself. There we go. But yeah, that's what it was, man. I don't know what I want to do with the face here, because I have pink here, I have blue here, I have yellow here. Should I do the whole thing blue? And then these can be yellow too? I ran into a stalemate getting to the face. But it's not like Necromunda? Okay. So Crusade. We've been talking about doing more narrative type of games. Is that kind of what it is? It's like a story that goes along with it? What I might do for these wires is, instead of going like a deep red, should I? No, that's gonna throw off the look of this. Oh, I could do the wires green, like their skin, since he's a mech thing. I can bring that in to these wires. Ooh, that could work to like differentiate that. That could be cute. I think I'm gonna go pink all the way back this way. I don't know what to do with his face though. Thanks, Immortal. Happy Friday, how you doing? You're having a good day? I need suggestions, guys. I think I've locked myself in on this face. Because I have pink here. I think I'm going to pull the pink back all the way to here, because I would like this to be more pink than the other colors. So I think I'm going to do pink through here. So I'm going to mark it. This is going to be pink all the way through here, up to here. This will be pink. But I think this might need to be blue, even though I wanted it like opposite colors. I might be able to do yellow, but I don't know if that's gonna look too funky. Definitely not pink, though. I'm trying to decide. How you doing, Immortal? Hope your day's going good. I'm trying to decide. Because I don't want it to be too... I mean, they're orcs. They can be as chaotic as we want them to be, but I don't want it to be too chaotic. Narrative play mode, 40k, Crusade, AOS, Path to Glory, but basically the method play revolving less around the mechanics of the match play and is more focused on telling the story of the army growing in power. Okay. No, you're good, man. That sounds like something I would be super interested in playing. We've talked about doing some of the narrative plays where it's more story driven rather than just a bunch of battles. So that way it could like grow their world, basically. I think stuff like that can be super stinking fun. God, this pink I have to do so many layers of. Oh, it's too wet. That's the problem. Like a rainbow threw up on it. It already does, and I love it. The orcs took it and put it through its face. Immortal, you know, you're not wrong on any of that. I'm doing this to the entire army, so the entire army is going full girly pop. And I just love... Oh, why are you so damp? This is not damp at all. Why are you so wet? It's funny. They just put it through their faces. They just found this. They just grabbed it from the sisters, and the sisters were having a bad day, and they tried to paint it white, and it just didn't work. The white paint was too thin. You got the neophytes up? Okay. I'm gonna have to go check that out. Immortal, you're over here speaking my language with these guys. I gotta keep it bright though, because it's gonna be girly poppy. Just for funsies. That are clean freaks. Oh my gosh. Just clean freak orc army. Oh my gosh. That would be freaking hilarious. Led by Zogrog Wartsnagger, because, you know, they don't hate him enough as it is. Just make that the warlord of this, just because. The germaphobe orcs. I'd like to see the mismatch of either red and green wires or red and blue wires, and cutting any of the wires cause it to explode. I think that would be cute. Yeah, maybe the red and green wires, because I could even go, not this one, just because it's too pink. Because I do have, oh, I'm sorry, my dude. I do have Mephiston red and Moot green. Those might be a fun little pop up against them. I don't know, we'll see. If I don't like it, I can always paint over it again. But something like that, yeah, would be super stinking fun. Maybe too much fun. Hey, well, when has that ever stopped me before? Alright, Pope. You see your neophytes. Ooh, days are coming. Here they come. Heck yeah. I like his bowl cut. I'm gonna call him Mo. Yes. Days are coming. Thank you for posting that, Pope, in the Discord. That looks great. Oh, Twisted's. Twisted post the skull bases. Ah, I love them. Oh my gosh. It's too much. You guys are funny. I love these. Now these are gonna be the cotton candy germaphobe orcs. Is what's just super clean. Just got one orc out there buffing the entire trip. And not even dirt on the feet, just constantly cleaning. Oh, for right here. That would be funny, double dip. I'm still an orc. I'm not stuck in here drinking through a straw and hating life. Not at all. I'm an orc just like you. I have so many like anatomy questions on these guys that I don't think I will ever get the answers to. Blues for luck, but yeah, we were talking about that the other day, like what would pink be to orcs? And someone had mentioned it being like a off-brand of red, so it would be something to what their red meant to them with faster. So maybe this is like skip to Maloo, my darling, is what the pink stands for them. I'm not sure, but they're definitely wanting the luck. They're wanting all this stuff. They just want it all. No, I don't think white is any meaning to them. Yeah, I think it was just blue, yellow, red, green, and purple. Speed life. Oh, white is death. Oh, that I didn't know. Oh, get the Hellbreak sword cleaning swap an aggression. Pope. You know, honestly, yeah. Oh, the puppy's awake. Oh, here she comes. White is associated with death and fearlessness among orcs. It can have multiple meanings, but generally it represents the intent to kill. So everything else just means orc. Death by speed. You know? Death by speed with a hint of luck and whatever yellow was, toughness. Oh, here she is. She's done napping, I guess. You say hi, people? Oh, I'm not gonna drop you. You're fine. You're not going nowhere. Yeah, like who's setting up the narrative play? Is it all you guys working on it? Toughness, thank you. Purple is considered a purely meme color among orcs. It's stated that a joke within the community, as no Games Workshop paint job has featured purple. Fans being joking that purple is for the stealthier green skins, which are, yeah, that was that was why I was like, oh, I'm gonna paint all purple orcs, and I was just gonna have a bunch of empty bases with just like, you know, grass and stuff on it, and be like, this is my purple group of orcs. Just to see if I could get away with it. Oh, yellow is wealth. Okay, black is tough. I don't remember there being that many. I remember there being like maybe 5. Lulu, what are you getting into, baby? Where do you think you're going? Huh? You saying hi to the people? I thought oh, the teeth. The yellow is the teeth because it goes along with the AOS thing. Okay. That I remember. Ain't that right, little Lulu? Who's a little puppy? Lulu is. And then I gotta bring Steven back in from my Gretchens. 7 through 9, depending on if you count the checkered and camo. So what does the checkered mean then? Because I thought that was just a thing that they did. Little miss, where do you think you're going? Huh? Ha ha ha. Yeah, it's I wonder if I can reach it with my headphones on and stuff. The war claws. Excuse me, baby. Excuse me. Yeah, the Bazdrag neck chopper. The Orc wall clans. They usually put them in yellow. I can see up my nose from that angle. But yeah, they usually stuck them in yellow for these guys. Yeah, red equal faster, blue luck, green improved. Improved? Yellow wealth, white death, black tough, camo invisibility. Huh. I thought it was the teeth. I think they're questioning things, Immortal. Red vehicles are faster, yellow bombs are more explosive. Yeah, there was I don't know about some of these. Some of these sound a little out there. Maybe like another interpretation? Now I'm gonna pull out my 9E books and just, my 9th edition books and just go through them and be like, okay, this is what it said. Back in the day. I don't know how much it means it now, but you know. With 10th and you don't really have to worry about the colors meaning anything now. Green is the best color. It makes everything better. Yes, it do. Green is best color. Yeah, I know what you mean, Immortal. Like, sometimes people put it out there, or it's not entirely the right information. Hey, Mana! Why sad orc noises? Mana, did you sleep in today again? Yeah, but you're good, Immortal. There's so many things out there and a lot of it is like not confirmed. But I like the idea of there being so many options for the different colors and the different ways you can put them together. I like that this is like fast death. Speed of death, whether it is my death or their death, it's gonna be quick. You're always late on stream. The last couple days. It's because you keep staying up so late and painting. Now I'm getting bit by a puppy. Ma'am. You done with your nap? Can you sit here for a few minutes and just chillax? No? You gotta be in everything? Check out the orc. He is speed of death. No. No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm gonna paint over here. Now you can't touch him. It's behind your head. Oh, this? I got it off of, I got free music to listen to. It's only worth it if you work for it. Instrumental by Neffex. I found a handful of music that I was like, ooh, I really like the sound of this. There is a version of it with words to it, and then a version of it where it's like cursing and stuff in it too. I was like, no, we're just gonna go with instrumental. Oh, you know who they are? Okay, then you're good. It's that one. I have like 3 or 4 of their songs and I really like it. Can you play with Copper for a minute? Copper, can you play with your niece? Please and thank you. It's like when you have a bunch of children, you're like, can you please distract your sibling for a moment? Mom needs to finish working. Oh. Are you gonna try jump up here? Is that what you're gonna do now? Crazy. Maybe not do that. The Iron Jaws Orks of Age of Sigma. Parody of the gold armor worn by Hammers of Sigma. Yeah, theirs was a... Oh, I forgot about that. That's true. That's true, man. They did it because of them. I don't play that version of Orks though. I play more the Swamp Orks. Oh, good Mana. How you doing? Happy Friday. Hope you're having a lovely day. We've been just chillaxing, working on some bubblegum orcs. Pretty chill stream today, besides now the puppy is awake. She did good today. I made sure they ran around and played for so long before this stream, and then they had lunch, and then I kept them going until it was time to stream. That's kind of why I went on a little early, because I was like, okay, they finally laid down. I'm gonna have a limited amount of time before she is up and running again. Until she gets a little bit older and has learned to entertain herself for a little bit. Because she hasn't figured out entertaining herself yet. She's in the phase of, what this do? What this do? It drives me a little crazy. I love her, but whew, the energy levels in this little puppy is impressive. They painted like SpongeBob. Just, yeah, a bunch of yellow orcs. The orc war clans. They are nice and yellow. I don't like the yellow look. I know a lot of people like the yellow on the orcs because the whole green and everything. But I don't like the whole yellow look. So I think they've done that for a handful of groups. And what is it? The Iron Jaws are yellow too? I don't like the yellow. Cruel boys. It work? Oh, thanks, Pope. It's getting there, little by little. Hey, me. Happy Friday. How's it going? Little miss. Ma'am. Don't you look away from me like that. You look at me and tell me why you are climbing on my leg and biting me. He was a collector's model. That was why I have him. Oh, Copper took your spot. Are we playing musical puppies again? Boo Boo, did you take her spot? Was she in your spot? Is that what happened? He's so upset. Are we ready for a filthy, dirty, and otherwise nasty weekend? Girl, please. Yes. Are you me? That's what it sounds like. Puppy. Why does everything gotta go in the little puppy mouth? Goodness. You want a bone? Bone! Yeah. Oh, you're good, man. It's okay. There's so many random things out there. I wouldn't worry about it so much. I just want to make sure I get like my colors straight and everything on them. Do you want to back down? There you go. No, you still this puppy. In the disco. Yeah, there he is. Gibson. For Warhammer. For the Orks. You need to put a kilt on him. No, and that's good. I'm glad you do, man. I'm glad you do care about it. Because, yeah, sometimes some of it gets mistranslated or lost or changed, and yeah. Oh, there's a little piece hanging off the side of my dude here. I don't have any of my scissors here. I'll have to get that later. Oh, maybe that's supposed to be there because there's the dots there. Up, down, I get attention. Up, down, what? Mana? What? Is that a song or something? Oh, she is right under. Don't move the chair, Tia. She is right under my chair. Yeah, anything I need to check anything from now on, I'm just gonna make sure. I'm just gonna ask you, man. I'll be like, Alec, is it real? You're gonna be my thesaurus on or my dictionary on Warhammer. Oh, the puppy. Yeah. I love her, but whew. Sometimes I'm like, could you just nap just a little longer? Because girl, me, I'm always ready. Plague Templar in a room of heretics. Thanks, me, I appreciate it. It's true though. And I have all the heretic stuff here. You throw some Tyranids on this, really get you going. I don't know why. I don't really play any of the other side. Only aliens. Only chaos. Or heretics. She gets lunch before this, so she'll want to take a nap. Like no coffee, no nothing. Double tap. Oh my gosh. It's true though. Only if the shower breaks. It's so true. Henrico, thank you so much for subscribing over on YouTube. Hope you're having a lovely Friday. Appreciate that. Oh, me, I think you're back in the past. I'm the one doing a lot of the writing. I asked my friends to each pick an army they wanted to work on, slow grow, give me some lore background. After that I came up with a concept. Dang, man. Deliver my food already? I feel that. I think we might have pizza tonight. I picked us up little pizzas. A gluten-free pizza for me. But I picked us up little pizzas. Man, that elect, that sounds like fun. That sounds like so much stinking fun. That I think I could get Clover to even play. Because she's one of our D&D people. And she's all about D&D. I think something like that could seriously get her to play the game. Because that just sounds like fun. Lulu, attacking my leg is not gonna get me to... Ma'am. What is this? What is this body slam thing? I mean, you weigh 5 pounds. It's not like you body slam me that much, but still. Why? 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 Big question with energy. Is it AC or DC? Because attention. Yes. Waiting on the one friend to finish his list. Dang, Elect, that sounds like so much stinking fun. Let me know how it goes. Something like that, yeah. We've been talking about wanting to do something similar. I think that would be so stinking fun. Me, I had a cat named Clover. Aww. Sweet and incredibly daft. Aren't all cats? Actually, that's not true. Our Jinky is not overly affectionate. Is that it? Is that all the time I'm allotted? Yeah? Is that all the time you'll give me? Tell them. Tell them I am just a little puppy who gets into everything. Goodness. Alright, guys. I hope you guys had a lovely Friday. Thank you to all who have now subscribed, followed, joined the Discord, all that fun jazz. Thank you to everybody for sticking around with all my crazies and having fun. Appreciate it. Thank you everybody who joined. Thank you everybody who have been here. Thank you for keeping me entertained. I appreciate it. Is it still Friday? I know, it's the beginning of the month. I hate to tell you, Mana. It is just beginning. September just got here. They should have more squig models. I've been 3D printing some squig models, and I'm thinking about adding some more, just because squigs. They're all the best. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Lulu thanks you. Even though she's been all up in everybody's biz. Haven't you? She's like, I don't care, let's play. The moment she gets down, she's just gonna run and run and run. In AOS, yes. In 40K, no. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Double dip, man, Mana, me, Poop, everybody, Clover, Mom. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Make sure to post your pictures in the Discord, whether you play a game or paint it up. Can't wait to hear about that, Andrew, if you're checking in on this later. Can't wait to hear about it. I'm super excited. And I hope everybody has a great weekend. Party on, me says yes. Party on for sure. We should be back up this weekend with another battle report of some sort, whether it's AOS or 40K, I'm not sure. What is this new thing of throwing yourself up against the side of my leg? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hope everybody has a good weekend. I love you guys. Be safe out there. Make good choices. And paint away and hobby it up. Should be a good weekend for hobbying. All right. See you guys next time. Bye.